Welcome in,
Hello
guys.
and welcome.
Welcome
Oh my
in.
god, the dog's starting already. Alright, welcome in. This is Two Brothers Gaming as we do another episode. I believe this is going to be episode 12 of this Mechwarrior playthrough. Um, we're doing kind of some new little things here. One, this is an early stream for us, and that is due to the fact that um, I'm working nights this week, and just so happened that he was off, and we were kind of discussing a new little segment that we're going to do. And we're going to do this as we're playing, but we are going to go through prior to each week's games of NFL games. We're going to give our predictions on who we think is going to win those particular games. Um, now,
Just a fun little thing. Just a fun little thing between him and I. We'll see who comes out on top at the end of the season, at the beginning of the NFL season, and both of us having our teams, and for the most part keeping up with the games. Fortunately, I work on Sunday, so I usually end up having to catch up watching my game or any other game a little bit late. Or like I usually, if I play on Sunday, I usually watch my team when I get home from work that night. So. But yeah,
I have no clue what you even said there.
Your nose is whistling.
I don't hear it, so it must be your nose.
Not mine.
Anyways, let's see. I need to create a. There we go. I need to get a Discord link. And we're going to do the 1 day standard. Copied. Shrinkage.
Here.
Shrinkage. And so I have already gotten my notifications sent out for everybody. Get in here and get this opened up so that I can go ahead and help you out here a little bit. Go ahead and give the stream a like. Okay. And I'm actually going to I'm gonna actually do the same thing in yours. I'm gonna drop my Discord link in yours as well, bub.
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to start doing that, then
that way to help kind of build that up here. And I need to go ahead and pin this message. There we go. Alright.
because we know that, like, we're technically using my channel for the communication aspect, but your channel is where we're inviting people to come join and hang out and chat, or mine's more of a closed channel for just us and our friends.
Yeah, that's why I have the two channels. Is one can be public and one can be private. All right. So where we left off last time was we literally had just done. We had just completed all of the Third Succession Wars. And so we jumped over here because we are in desperate need of making some quick money. And the first mission we are going to do to make this quick money is going to be an infiltration mission. This is for Liao versus taking out Free Republic. But there are also the chance of mercenaries being in here. So
Okay. Um,
230-ton weight limit, and it is created Cobras. But looking at the payout for it, it does
don't expect to
not.
see him.
I don't expect to see them. No.
Yeah, I don't
So
think we've ever had a
I,
Merc unit drop in a
I can't
um
say that we have either, but
because it all because of the
Extreme weather warning is in effect,
the
Commander.
style of mission.
You'll
I
have
think that's
limited
why they
visibility out
kind of
there and
haven't
have to
done it.
contend with sensor malfunctions.
and so, but we also have the mech lab and everything's probably going to look a little bit different the next time that we see each other, due to the fact that excuse me, sorry, my nose itched. That at 2 o'clock Eastern time today, the new DLC will be dropping out. So,
Yeah,
but
and we'll have to. We won't know what changes will have already occurred in our current timeline.
well, I know one of the things that we will see is we will see the effects of the pilot upgrades,
right, that's
and
like,
things like that.
yeah, like we some of
Pilots
our
having
current
skills, and some of them may even have elite skills and things like that. So
yeah, and we might, yeah, some of our pilots may or may not be turned into hero pilots and so on and so
right,
forth.
right, all right.
Oh, it's right there. I'm blind. No, I guess as we get rolling in here, I guess we're gonna have to start with
Well, we're gonna have to
tomorrow
start.
night's game.
Yeah, tomorrow night's game
We're being
is so our
tested.
Thursday night
Infiltrate and
game
extract something of
is
value
the
from neighboring
Cowboys
off-war
versus
territory.
Eagles.
Our employer was cagey with the details about this one, but
Um,
has promised to give us clear objectives once we've
Hang
made
on a
contact
second.
at the Mark 9
please tell me
plant.
you're loaded in.
I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna adjust some sound here. Voice volume. Let's just turn Rihanna down.
Stay
She's a
away
bit
from
loud.
enemy units to remain undetected.
Yeah.
Light mechs are much
'Cause
harder
she
to
was-
detect. Command your lance to hold fire as
Alright,
any
well, I'm gonna
attack
go-
will
Still a
immediately
little
raise an
loud
alarm.
here.
Yeah.
Commanders also identified a
Trying to
number
make
of
it to
targets
where
of
I can hear
opportunity
you
in
more than I
enemy
can hear her.
territory. They're offering
Well, I
generous
can
performance
definitely hear
bonuses
you
for
more than I
each
can hear
one
her.
we can get done in addition to our primary objective.
But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move in to get up here. So Cowboys and Eagles. I know our friend Isaac is gonna be very upset when I say this, but I have little faith in the Cowboys doing much of anything
On your
ever.
map, I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would
Well,
like liberated.
also considering
Our
the
client
major
would like us to
trade that
scout the
just
opposed
happened,
battle mech
sending
forces
Micah
while we're in the
Parsons over to
field.
my Green Bay
Attempt to
Packers,
sensor lock
I
each
am
mech
very
you come
much
across
choosing
without
the
alerting
Eagles
them
to
your
stomp the
position.
Cowboys' ass. Oh, there's a mech already.
14 mechs. And yeah, this is whew. Okay, so
Well, since
absolute.
there's already one mech over this way, I'm gonna go see if I can't, Yep, there's another mech right there. Quick draw.
Alright, so we are both picking the Eagles to win that game.
You don't know what to do? Is that if Cowboys actually win, I'm gonna die alive.
If they actually win, I will be shocked. Is it possible? Yes, of course it's still possible for them to win. Anything's possible in the NFL. There's upsets every week.
Right.
But the Eagles just have the better roster. Hands down.
Once you've found the targeted asset,
That
move
is
up
on
to
me.
it, and we'll
I was
begin
gonna
the
say, I
recovery
assume that's on you.
procedure.
Yeah,
That's
that's
close
on me.
enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Data
Okay.
transfer complete. That's too dangerous to leave unattended. Better bring it aboard the ship.
So far, I found an Irby over here. I'm gonna kind of look and see if there's
think
anybody.
I found everything that's over here. It's a little teeny tiny base in these rocks.
Okay, so I just found 2 more, Panther and Enforcer.
Doing a little mountain climbing here, see if I can't get a better.
Better views.
Oh yeah, I can see everything in this base. If there's another mech, he's on the other side of that building, but I think I've got everything out of that base. So I'm going to continue up this side over here.
Okay, so now this I'm assuming is only because of a well, good lord, no, that just failed. Is simply because it's a week 1 game. But we have a Friday game, and it is the Chiefs and the Chargers. Now, I have to look up here in a minute. But I know one of the games this week, I don't remember which, and it might very well be this Friday game, I believe was being hosted in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Oh, are they doing another Brazil game this year? I didn't even.
They
I didn't know
are.
that.
Give me a second here, and I will pull that up again.
Because I know that the Vikings are playing abroad 2 weeks in a row, but I know it's a little bit later in the year. But I do know that the Brazil game was week 1 last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was another week 1 Brazil game. And that would have kind of explained the Friday night game as well.
Brazil game.
Oh, that's a Patton back in that corner? Gross. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's be very careful not to fucking get detected by that.
Brazil. Yeah, so the Kansas City Chiefs and Chargers are in Brazil on the 5th. So that it would be the Friday game. So,
I'm trying to remember if
I remembered seeing that
trying
correct.
to remember if that's the same. Is Sao Paulo where the Packers and Eagles played last year, or is that a different city? I don't remember now.
Now that I don't remember. Man, I'm
can
not.
you look that up as well? Because I'm curious if they're playing the same field, because that field was absolutely rough last year. Everybody was struggling to find the right cleats, was slipping, and that was part of what kind of led to the Jordan Love injury last year. So either way, this is going to be a soccer field that they are playing on. Oh no, give me that mech. I didn't get that one detected. Fucking spot that. Come on. It's another light.
Package secured.
Yeah, we've still got 3 more to find.
Well, I've got one that's right here in front of me that I'm trying to get the plot back up. So we technically only have 2. Because I know where this one's at. I just got to get them to frickin' plot back up and get sensor lock. There he is. That's why I couldn't fucking see his ass. And that's a partisan yeah.
Alright, well, hello, welcome in. So, we are...
We've got it.
So, I've
I
gotten
bet you
all
can't
of
wait to try
the...
those out in the field.
New target locust.
There we go. I had a fourth one pop up in this big base back here.
I thought I saw
that's...
one that just popped up that wasn't marked on your end, actually.
Yeah,
it was like a brief radio connection. Actually, it was to the right of where that one was at.
Okay.
So I'm actually
Well,
gonna make my way over here.
The panther that I spotted was back further and to the right of this locust that's right in front of me.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Target
Yeah,
acquired.
there's definitely only the 3 in this small base here.
Okay.
But like I said, I did detect a 4th over in this larger compound over here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Chiefs and Chargers. And you want me to look that up. I'm gonna go stand over here next to the extraction circle, and I will look that up while you are looking for this last lone guy. I did not go down the right hand side of the left hand side of this trench.
So he might be up in that corner somewhere or something.
Well, I was all the way up in the corner, but they might be on that far western wall. That whole path on the other side of the canyon, I did not go into.
Copy. Well, since I had a 4th mech pop up over here, I'm gonna see if maybe there's a 5th one, because this is a larger compound.
Okay.
And these 4 are all sitting on the one side. See if there's another one hiding on the inside of this bowl right here.
Right. And you said it was the Packers and
Eagles week 1 last year.
Packers and Eagles 2024 week 1 game location. Yes, that would have been Sao Paulo, Brazil at the Arena Corinthians. Now, it is at the same exact arena, same location.
Okay.
So this is going to be kind of an interesting game because that means really neither team has a kind of a field advantage here. Being that neither team
say that that really didn't matter, because I'd have to go back and kind of like see like some of like the post game interviews and whatnot that I had seen last year. The feel in the arena was very different because like the fan base.
Hey, hold on.
Did you find it? Okay.
I found another Irby.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, he's definitely not over in this base.
Well, I just found another Irby sitting off this other base. And what's crazy is I had just marked. I don't know. I was showing him marked on my end, but it is what it is. Anyways,
But so like you
well,
know how like normally like a
beings.
home field advantage team, like whenever they have the ball, the fans will kind of quiet down
Being's
and stuff like that.
the riff that the Chiefs have been on for the last 2 years, and them playing.
Well, you can get
I
all the
think
tier 2 weaponry on the board.
um, I think they're actually playing probably better than the Chargers are overall in the last couple years. I'm personally gonna go with the Chiefs pulling on this one. So,
And I was like, this one's a tough one for me because although yes, the Chiefs have been very good every year, there is still that bit where um,
I think if the
that
one wild card is the field.
um, well that and Justin Herbert's not a bad quarterback by any means. But to me the Chiefs um offensive weapons have seemed to be declining. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is still going to elevate even those lesser talented like receivers and whatnot. Um, with it being week 1, I'd like to see how Travis Kelsey bounces back from so like last year. It just, especially later in the year, it just seemed like
The
he
nasty weather means your
didn't
visibility
really
will be
feel it.
limited
Was
out
like
there
it.
and have adverse
It almost seemed
effects
like
on
he
your
didn't want to play
senses.
anymore. Like he really took a step down last year, in my opinion. Um, I think I am still gonna pick the Chiefs here in this game, but I think it's gonna be close. Like to me, this one can be is a very 50-50 game. I think the Chargers are gonna put up a pretty good fight. Um, but again, that field could drastically change how this game
Yeah,
outcomes.
that's what I'm saying. That's the field is definitely going to be the wild card to this game. All right. So we have a new contract up real quick. It is going to be a Scorched Earth and Warzone. We're
I'm gonna
getting
step away for just a second because I need to blow my nose.
okay. We are getting a 75% salvage and C-bill payout on damage coverage. So for the first mission, I'm going to actually take an airstrike, and then for the war zone, I guess I'll throw in a damage coverage. Um, I mean, we do have the possibility of um, uh, mercenaries in this mission grouping. Um, and 230 ton weight limit. So,
And your son is gonna get his ass kicked.
all right.
Okay, I am back on screen. Um, demolition, followed by battlefield, and you said that there's possibility for mercs. Oh, I need to swap back to my 59 pilot. And you're gonna bring in the stalker.
I'm debating between the stalker and the battlemaster, honestly.
Well, I did field test the battlemaster. So if you wanted to give it a shot, you could.
Yeah, I think I will.
Obviously, you'll want to check and see
I'm
if
already
my
going into
weapon.
weapon groups. Okay, so I've got weapon groups set up.
I'm trying to think of what's going to be really helpful to have. I think I might actually bring the Thunderbolt, bring them machine guns for base destruction.
Okay, so that leaves 80 tons open.
I mean, the other thing I could drop down to a fire starter.
No, you're fine.
Because yeah, I forgot we actually are a little bit lighter in tonnage. But at the same time, you might just want to bring one AI.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. I'm gonna actually bring the ash.
Like, gosh. Let me double check, because I don't remember who ran this last. I think it might have been Twisted.
It doesn't matter, it's all long range weaponry.
Oh, no, it's just I wanted to double check weapon groups. Nope, looks like I ran it last. Okay. Or if he ran it last, he
Oh,
didn't
you're
change
talking
weapon
about
groups.
the thing.
Yeah.
Let me check on the. Let me do this just so that they're.
Because the Ash is the LRMs and large legions, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I am already up.
And we do have a, like I said, we do have artillery strike,
Our employer wants us to
airstrike.
destroy a local military facility. Be cautious of any live ordnance storage they might have on site.
And we've got
Farhad does not
75%
want to spend
salvage
weeks
and
clearing shrapnel from shredded myoma
sea
bundles.
bills, so.
Our employer has okayed the use of airstrike on this mission. Stand by for strike confirmation. Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
I lost lock.
Target is down. Alpha Group, this is Sierra 2-1. Be advised, we are in the air and awaiting your orders. Sierra 2-1, out.
Unidentified battle mechs. You are entering a
restricted area. Depart immediately or we will open fire.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
Are you calling the airstrike in before we move in?
Oh yeah.
Here comes a Centurion.
That one down with a headshot. Nice shooting.
Oh, that's an Irving.
New target. Charger.
Alpha 1-1.
Okay, I actually didn't end up even putting it on the base. I'm
2-1 out.
Airstrike support. We're on our own now.
Get off my chart. Oh shit. I just fell off the board. Back away from the fucking charger. Making my way back up.
Target acquired.
That hurt my ladies.
Target destroyed.
Oh, good God. Well, I didn't even use it for what it needed to be used for. I dropped it on the frickin' mechs over here.
Got a junior coming in.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
New target focus.
And also a Vulcan.
Yeah, and I'm hot. I gotta cool off.
And Vulcan's kind of avoiding keeping that building in between me and him. And now he's just keeping a mech.
Target destroyed. Heat critical.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
Oh, I am laser washing like a son of a bitch right now.
We
Drop
gotta
ship
drop
inbound.
ship in. Yep.
I'll let you be on the base for a minute to help you cool off while I see what's coming out of this drop ship.
What I'll just drop.
Charger, Centurion, and Hunchback 4G. I'm drawing them into the base, because that's a lot of hate. And I'm about to have a budget to go. Cutting right, moving out of the road.
Alright, that guy's down.
Oh, Ryan, get out of my way. Hunchback.
Ow, that hurt.
He's keeping his powerful side off of me, where I can't hit it.
I shut down, but he's dead. He opened up my left leg.
My left leg's also about to be open.
Acquired.
Alright, come on. Walk through the building here.
You're
Alright.
almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
We've lost an administration building.
The facility's gone cold. All power signatures gone. No one's going to be able to utilize this complex for quite a bit. Time to get out of here, Commander.
Seriously, Yash?
Target acquired.
Affirmative. Engaging selected target.
My God, dude, you are useless.
Looks like he got beat the hell out here. Aries coming in behind me. Yep, one's an Igor.
Yeah,
But
I'll turn and engage it.
Yeah, he is focused on me. Thank you.
I sent him to kill with a J. Edgar and he's got 3 larges and 3 LRM-10s and couldn't even finish off a damn J. Edgar by himself. I mean, come on.
Gotta love the AI.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a light on board. Firestarter H.
Well, let's just get out of here.
Well, I'm gonna hold him off because I'm not internal, so.
Cavalry is here, Commander. Prepare for mech extraction.
Yeah, he ran over. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of mechs around now. Welcome on in. Feel free to chat and hang out. We need to get on to the third game of the week, sir.
Yeah, I was kind of focused on that mission. It was kind of
that mission needed some focus for a minute, for sure.
Yeah.
We can
Alright,
take one of the Chargers to sell. Fortunately, not the more expensive one that got headshotted, but...
Alright, so... Sunday's games. Sunday's games, we are looking at... the first game being the Dolphins and the Colts. Oh, he got opened up pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
His back and his right arm.
Yeah.
And only did like 531 damage.
Careful, Commander.
What a useless
Sensors
fuck.
are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
So, I think I know who I'm taking in this game. I think this is fairly fairly straightforward, I think. Where the heck is... Oh, still... The heck? That's why. Damn. Okay. Darn.
Okay, so I've not. I'm just gonna full disclosure here. I have not watched any preseason games. I have not followed anything. So I'm basing this off of play from last year. Knowledge of play history.
I haven't really watched much of preseason. But I also don't take a lot of.
But I believe that overall the Dolphins are the stronger pick over the Colts. I think they've had better play in the last. They've had the better team.
They also just have a quarterback. That's.
So my pick is going to go with the Dolphins.
At the very least, Tua will be healthy. Yeah, my pick is also going to be the Dolphins here because, yeah, the
they just
Colts
overall
have
have
no.
the Colts haven't really had a defense in the last couple of years that is upper echelon. Like
Yeah, like their
they're
defense hasn't been top tier, but it also hasn't been bottom of the
yeah,
barrel either.
yeah. I mean,
But
it's not like we're talking about the Browns here, you know. But I mean, we'll get to them eventually.
but
um,
at the same time, their defense is still better than their offense, in my opinion.
yeah.
Like if I'm not mistaken, they are
What mech are
rolling
you running?
out with. That's what I'm trying to decide because the mech I was thinking about running is not available.
Yeah, the oh, I
My
need to.
awesome is my awesome still has
Neither of
one
the
guy
awesomes
left.
are ready. Yeah.
Um,
View contract.
I guess I'll bring this and hope to God I have enough ammo because I still haven't fixed that issue. I still haven't fixed that yet. Um,
So
uh, let
75
me
tons.
like draw it. Uh, yeah, so so the Colts are saying that they are starting Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson. Um, both of which I do not trust as your quarterback. Um, so yeah,
Well, I mean,
I'm very much going Dolphins over Colts in this game.
all right.
Um,
So next game is definitely um,
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
so far we're
Online.
even Steven and what we're doing here. We haven't had any
Steelers and
confirmed.
Jets.
Allied forces are attempting to withdraw from this
This
area
is gonna
and
be
need
a
us to screen
tough
their retreat. We're to
one
link up with
because
the
the
remaining
Steelers have
friendlies
been
screening
kind
the
of
retreat
up
and hold the enemy
and
forces as long as possible.
down.
We have an opportunity for a hefty combat
And
bonus the longer we can hold the enemy
guess
back.
what? I didn't load in.
Well, and I just don't. That's awesome.
Yeah. You'll have to.
Yeah, I gotta deal with what's on the base first.
Well, then I will.
Maybe I can kick you. There we go.
I got it. I'll just quit. I'll close my game out. And, I really hope they at least somewhat finish. Like, I don't expect it to completely go away, but it'd be nice if they could
You've
at
got the
least
Ops
somewhat
Boys'
fix it.
attention. They are converging
Okay.
on your position. Brace for hostile contact.
All right. So, I know that this kind of put a. Oh, we got a nasty freaking laser fucking sound going on here too. All right. So there we go. I'm going to say that overall the Steelers have just had the absolute better team in general over the Jets
En route to your position, Commander.
ever. I can't remember a time though where anybody actually thought the Jets had a better overall team than the Steelers.
New target, Vulcan.
I don't necessarily disagree with that. I am curious to see what the Jets do under their new head coach. They definitely had some flashes to start the preseason. Just seeing some of what they were kind of trying to do. Granted, I don't take a whole lot out of preseason games, but they definitely had fire. They were definitely showing that they were gonna try and come play this year. But I also feel like Aaron Rodgers wants to have a good year to kind of bounce back from those years with the Jets. And I think he's going to want to take out some frustration against the Jets.
New target, quick draw.
And I
Your
don't
resistance
remember
is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding
Jets,
area.
actually. Oh yeah, I remember. Caleb Williams. Not Caleb Williams, but fucking Bears. Fucking Bears. Oh, fucking quarterback. Justin
Destroyed.
And yeah, I just expect the Steelers to be able. Like, Steelers defense has always been fairly decent against the run. They've always been like they have to deal with mobile quarterbacks and Lamar Jackson every year. So I think being able to contain Justin Fields and scrambling, I think they're going to be able to keep him in check pretty well. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with the Steelers here as well. I do think the Jets will keep it interesting with their new head coach. But I do still think the Steelers have a slight advantage over them.
Target acknowledged.
So I guess that brings us to the Jackson Panthers.
Focusing fire.
Oh my god.
Okay. Guess that is something annoying. I wasn't able to actually load in.
That and AI just, clustering in my way.
Right.
And I think I may even have to reload this because I think I have a mech under the map.
Oh boy, that's always fun.
Maybe. I don't know.
And it has to be a mission where it didn't load me in, probably.
Okay, so yeah. So next would be Panthers and Jaguars. This is two teams that have absolutely struggled in past years.
I think this could be our first split choice. But it has the so far highest potential.
Okay, so
a lot of the other games have been fairly one-sided.
Okay, so no, this guy is not actually stuck under the map. He was stuck on scrap because of it being a... Jesus. Alright. Oh, fucking P. Alright, and since you're not in this mission, I'm just gonna go ahead and evac.
Sounds good to me. So Jags Panthers.
Additional contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
I feel like one team
Successful.
should
Time to get paid.
Like, I feel like I should be more comfortable picking one team over the other here. But I also could see the other team kind of playing a bit of spoiler here.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say my pick, just because I think that they have had a overall they have this just played better in the last few years, more so than the other.
I have a feeling you're also leaning towards the Jaguars here.
No, actually, I'm leaning towards
the
Panthers.
Okay.
I think overall, in an overall spread of things, I think they've played a little bit better. Not significantly better, but marginally better. This is going to be a very close game. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I definitely see it being a close game. I just have to put more faith in Trevor Lawrence as the Jags quarterback. He's done well against lesser competition. It's when he plays against equal or greater competition at the quarterback level where he seems to struggle. So I'm going Jags over Panthers here. So I think this is going to be our first split decision here.
It is. Alright. Let me.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are we about to have this issue again? I failed to connect immediately. Gotta love the technical difficulties. Not. Okay. In a moment, guys. Sorry about this. The game has not been liking us this morning. Part of that could be some bugs where they are preparing to dish out the new DLC.
No, it's not. Absolutely, it's not.
But at the same time,
hopefully it's some bugs that may get fixed with the launch of the new DLC. But there's no guarantee of that either.
I just know that there are a lot of games like right before a big update or stuff like that. Maintenance gets worse, but they don't really maintenance this in between DLCs anyways, it seems. Outside of like right after a release. I guess try and send me a fresh invite. Well, I've restarted my game, see if we can get over this little technical kerfuffle. Okay.
It says you connected this time.
Yep, I'm all loading screen this time. Okay, good. That didn't screw up as much as it did before we started.
Alright, and I'm kind of looking around to see some things that we can do here. Because I believe...
It came out looking not bad. Okay. Let's get repairs in.
Yeah, I left that for you.
And then while you're finding us another mission.
Okay, so yeah, we need to actually move up that way. So we need to...
But that moves us to Cardinals versus Saints for our next prediction in this new little adventure that we're trying this year.
Yeah, I'm looking to see...
Okay, welcome in, viewers. Be sure to like and subscribe if you are enjoying what kind of, sorry about the technical difficulties, but feel free to hop in the chat, hang out. Feel free to put in your opinions as well as we discuss this.
Yeah,
so we are doing with the being the start of the NFL season, us being NFL fans. as we're sitting here playing, we are discussing between me and my brother here. We are doing a little 1v1 pick'em challenge here. See who can get the most games correct here as we go throughout the season. So as we are discussing the games, feel free to put in your opinion on who you think might win. Or if you want to have a question about the game or just want to say something about the game itself, that's fully acceptable too.
Okay, so we have 3 sets
Every little bit helps.
of missions here. We have an infiltration, we have a raid, and then we have a multi-mission, which involves a raid, a battlefield, and an infiltration. We're going to start with the infiltration as we are making our way to the north and west. I know we're actually headed. We went northeast here, but there's some missions that we can do along our way here.
Okay.
Why am I going into salvage shares for an infiltration? Oh, good God.
I don't know. Who are you?
Well, because we're going to have 3 salvage shares there anyway, so we're going to have 15 salvage shares because we're maxed on money. We don't need damage coverage, and we don't need airstrikes.
And there's
Bad
your
news, Commander.
World of Tanks
Extreme
stream.
weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility
Yep, from yesterday.
and compromised sensors on this
Nice
mission.
little chill stream. Alright, so Saints and Cardinals. I'm just gonna, based off of previous play, absolutely the Saints have had the better team in the last couple years. And I do believe that the Saints are going to, play a better game than the Cardinals.
This is going to be another disagreement here. I actually am going to go with the Cardinals here. The Saints have had a decent team over the last few years, but I think the upside of the Cardinals is definitely there. I think Kyler Murray is the better QB. I don't even know who the Saints have at QB right now. Like I like the Saints.
Honestly, I don't know either.
But
I'm not saying that there's a significantly greater difference, but I think overall gameplay between offense and defense, I think that the Saints have had the better gameplay.
Oh yeah, yes, Saints are still rolling out with Spencer Rattler. Really? Yeah, no, I'm definitely going with the Cardinals here. The Saints D should be all right. I just expect.
You're expecting more out of the Cardinals' offense than the Saints.
Yeah.
I got you, and that's a fair thing. I don't think there's really.
I think the Saints will play a good game. I just don't expect them to be able to put out more points than the Cardinals. Like especially if this turns into a shootout, I see the Cardinals being able to put up more points in a shootout game. But I also expect the Cardinals defense to play relatively well. Like the Cardinals have had relatively strong, like they haven't had like amazing seasons in the last couple of years, but they haven't been terribly like they still fight for playoff spots. Whereas the Saints, I don't really see them. They usually aren't in that competition towards the end of the season.
Jump jet fuel low.
I always see the Cardinals as a closer contender to a playoff berth than the Saints. So here in week 1, fair. I think the Cardinals are going to come out firing and take care of the Saints.
Fair opinion. Alright, so Giants and Commanders.
That's an easy pick. Commanders all day long.
Yeah, the Giants have absolutely fallen downhill in the last several years. They used to be they used to have a really great defense.
You're outside the circle, by the way.
Attempt to sensor log each mech you come across.
No, I was inside of it.
Not on my end, you weren't. I was standing inside of it, though.
Okay, well.
See if you can get them out of there safely.
We have a captured ally mech in the corner back there.
Yep, I see that. And we got a really, looks like we're gonna have a really tight spot up here. Okay, so we're both going Commanders here, and that's because the Giants just have really fallen by the wayside in the last few years. They used to be a really good contender with a really strong defense, and a reasonably well played offense.
New target, Urban Mech.
But ultimately, I believe that they've gone downhill. Okay, so I've absolutely found 3 of them so far.
Yeah, so I jumped up into the middle here.
Target acquired.
Oh, come on.
Instead of cutting up through that gap, I kind of use my jump just to kind of scale that cliffside.
Alright, so we got 4 here.
New target,
So far I'm not getting any mechs over by this piece of
So
salvage
far
that
I
we need to
found 8
collect.
of them.
New target, Enforcer.
Okay, so I've got a scorpion right there. What?
The target is calling for help, but it's having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly. That takes care of them.
Oh, that's a partisan. Fuck.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to
It's
pick
on
it
me.
up. That's close enough.
Okay,
I'm
that
already
was a
up
Ready to
partisan.
start pickup operation. Package secured. That will surely come in handy.
Okay. Alright. I've got the package in the middle here.
Okay.
There
This other
was no
package
mechs
up
up
here,
here.
this other package, I'm pretty positive is gonna have
Mechs
3
on
to
it.
4
Base-
mechs on it. And then there's a base to your right on the other side of the map, and I believe it is also going to have
Probably.
3 to 4 mechs in it.
Since I have the kind of height advantage over here, I'm going to try and help with
I've already found 2.
There's a third. Yep, 3rd and 4th. Indy and Irby. I cannot. The fog is too thick for me to see into that back corner from here. So I'm gonna make my way back towards that other base and see if I can't get the last of the mechs. Or I have a feeling that they might actually end up being on the captured mech.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
But we do also know, with this being a captured ally mech, we're gonna have to escort him. Which is gonna make this really interesting.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and...
Yep, there's already a mech back here. It's probably, oh no, that's a Jaeger. Oh, that's
powering
gross.
up their mech now. Stay close to them.
Jaeger and Wolverine.
Capture this facility. Assemble all forces in the area.
Centurion, there we go.
Control.
We've completed our scans on the target's local battlemech forces. The client will be pleased.
Battalion HQ to Battlemech. All air units in the vicinity are on their way and will be there shortly. Alarm! We're under attack. Lands have
I see the air units coming in.
search and destroy.
It's 3
Commander,
VTOLs and an
it looks
Igor,
like
2
every unit in
Igors.
the area is converging on your position. Get ready for a fight.
One Igor down. Two Igors down.
Target acquired.
Igor or VTOL down.
Alright, well,
VTOL down.
here's the problem.
VTOL down. You've got mechs blocking you in.
All the mechs are on the move. I'm grabbing this salvage. This guy is not freaking moving, though. So, I would suggest that you quickly head for
Data
evac.
transfer complete.
Okay, I'm right next to it.
Because
That's
he
not something
is...
that should just be laying around.
He's not moving. I don't know if...
Oh, yeah, I've got a light mech on my ass.
Yeah, just
So-
evac. Because he's not even moving.
Yeah.
He's still literally standing in the same spot. And we had everybody on the move. So that was absolutely glitched. We rescued him, but we're not going to get credit for it. And we're going to lose the penalty, and we're going to get penalized for not having
Escorted him out.
escorted him out, and the fact that the general alarm was raised.
It doesn't show that we got penalized for the general alarm.
But he never freaking moved, so we couldn't even take him out. So it was kind of stupid.
Right.
But there's our 15 salvage. Okay. All right.
There are pairs in here.
So we kind of got sidetracked there. But yeah, commanders actually have just with the Giants falling by the wayside. There's just nothing that I can really say for them.
This next game will be a good one. There's definitely an argument for either team in this next game. Bucks, Falcons. Both teams have been kind of on the up a little bit. Like the Falcons have kind of been improving. Bucks have been pretty solid last few years.
Yeah.
Restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
Yeah, the Falcons are actually getting back to being a frontline team. As far as some of the top, we'll say the top 10.
The only I can't remember. Yeah, so I do know that the Falcons are starting Michael Penix in this game, from what I understand. Yeah, so starting QB for 2025 season will be Michael Penix Jr. So it is their second year QB from last year's draft. Who, if I'm not mistaken, showed a bit of promise. I do know that they went from Kirk Cousins to Michael Penix at some point during last season. And I know but I also know that Baker Mayfield was actually doing really well last year in Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay has a bunch of really good weapons around Baker. And Baker is a solid QB. He's not top tier, but he's not bottom tier either. He can definitely run your offense. I just don't remember what each team's defense was like last year.
I don't either.
So this one's just kind of going to be a 50-50 throw up for me.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give the slight edge to the Bucks. I think the Bucks defense is gonna play a key factor here. I think they're gonna be the better defense.
I think the Bucks also just have more high-end talent. I think they've got the edge in terms of the high-end talent as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I'll go with the Bucks here as well.
Now,
Not a slight against the Falcons. I think the Bucks take the edge
Our
just a hair,
objective is to infiltrate and
but I could see
destroy
this
a
game
number of
going either way
strategic
for
assets.
sure.
okay.
Proceed to the more
Now,
locations and
the
level
next
the more
game.
targets. Be warned,
I forgot
enemy
to set
forces
weapon
are on high alert,
groups.
so expect major resistance if you stick around too long.
I'm not gonna need the tag for this mission because no one's running missiles, but that's alright.
Okay. So the next one is well, the tag still helps to identify targets for the AI. Believe it or not, how stupid that is.
I guess it just acts as a targeting computer for him.
I guess it kind of focuses as a secondary.
I
it's
assume
on.
that's in front of you. Yep. Okay. Good. I really wish that would load in a lot sooner for me as the non-host. Like, I have to get so close up on those before that beam shows up.
Right. So the next game is I feel like it's going to be two teams that are really struggling in the last few years. I will say that one team has definitely made more improvements and has actually pulled off some rather shocking wins. And the other team has kind of started to fall by the wayside. So this is going to be a very questionable game. But I think overall that one team still, while yes, the one has started to make improvements. I think the one team still stands out overall, especially being the rivals between the Bengals and the Browns.
Okay, that's what I thought. The Bengals and Browns.
And I think the Bengals, while yes, the Browns have made significant improvements in the last 2 years. I still
they don't have their quarterback situation.
I still don't think they have enough to pull the Bengals.
Also, so the Bengals last year, their offense was great. Their defense was just absolutely horrid, and I don't see them having that bad of a defense. It's just not likely.
Well, I ripped his head open.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with this Irby behind him. Okay, Irby's dealt with. That's a Jaeger mech back there. Jaeger's core is open.
I hit side torso. I hit the other side torso.
Alright.
Off. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm still gonna give my edge to the Bengals here.
Welcome on in, guys. Feel free to chat and hang out. As we are playing here, with it being the start of the NFL season, my brother and I have decided to do a little game between the two of us and see which of us can pick the most games correctly in terms of who wins in the NFL games.
And
this season.
if I'm correct in what you were saying, that you are also choosing the Bengals.
Yes,
okay.
I'm also taking the Bengals in that game for sure.
All right.
I've got another Wolverine on the far side of the base.
Scratch that target off the list.
And a cicada running right up here.
Um.
Oh, I caught the wall.
So now here's where sometimes being an NFL fan sucks. Because right now the next game actually is my team playing against the Raiders. So the Pats versus the Raiders. My team, the Patriots, have actually struggled significantly and terribly in the last 3-4 years. We don't have.
Wolverines, yeah, he's stuck down in the trench. I tried to snapshot him and I got the wall. Or the rock, I mean. Okay, that was just a bad shot.
And so.
Oh, we got a Vulcan running up to the other base.
So with that being said,
Phoenix Hawk.
I don't honestly see the Patriots winning this game. I don't see the Patriots winning this game, but being that it is,
who's the home team?
I don't even remember.
Hold on, I still have that. I believe you are home team because I know that I am hosting the Lions, and so I believe it's yeah, the bottom should be home team here. So I believe it's Raiders at Pats. Raiders haven't really done a whole lot lately either.
No, they haven't. But the thing is like, hello, welcome in. The thing is like, the Patriots have not done hardly anything in the last 3-4 years. They have struggled in every aspect. Offense, defense, special teams.
That was a decent.
It's been an absolute struggle.
That's fair.
But as much as I think I really don't think that we're going to win. Ultimately, I'm gonna choose my team because I hope they win. You know, that's the thing. Is like, now there might be some games where I'm like, yeah, no, we're absolutely not gonna win this game. But
this one, you still have a chance of winning that.
I think there is a slight chance, being it's game 1 of a new season, and maybe we'll come out with some reasonable play. So I'm gonna give my edge to the Pats.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they picked him up.
Who?
The Raiders have picked up Geno Smith in the offseason to run their offense at QB. Not a great quarterback by any means, but
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know who's going to be the actual starting quarterback for Patriots this year.
I will find that out. Hold on.
Like I said, I have not watched any preseason games. I haven't looked at anything. I'm simply going based off of last year's.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you guys had that top end pick last year in the draft and drafted Drake May.
Okay.
It'll be his second year starting.
Gotcha.
Just to continue with the little bit of a mix going into this, I think I'll go ahead and pick the Raiders here. Again, I kind of see this being another close game that can almost go either way. I don't think there's any standout obvious winner in this game. But yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna. I'm gonna take the Raiders here.
Okay.
Guarantee another difference in our standings here.
Okay. All right. 49ers and Seahawks.
So the 49ers are coming off of a very down year with a lot of injuries. I believe they're coming in healthy. I'd have to check on that. I'm not entirely certain. And the Seahawks picked up Sam Darnold in the offseason. Sam Darnold played unbelievable during the regular part of the season last year for the Vikings. Just really just out of the blue for him. Really just reinvigorated his career there. I am interested to see how he does in Seattle. Seattle's also with a new head coach this year as well. And both of these teams are typically contending for playoff spots in the NFC. So two NFC rivals going here. Not same conference, if I'm not mistaken. Or are they? Actually, could be wrong. They might actually be. This might be another division rival.
One of the things I've noticed is that there's a lot of division rivalries going for season.
Yeah, there is. There is. NFC. This is a division rivalry.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Well, while you're debating your pick your mech.
Yeah.
This is a multi-mission. We are looking at a raid, a battlefield, and then an infiltration. We are going all salvage for the first two missions. We get a 75% payout. So we're actually are going into these first two missions with 57 salvage shares.
Okay.
And then I don't know what we're gonna do for the last one because we're gonna have only we're gonna be split in 5 and 5 because there's only 5 C-bill picks. But
We'll just have to make sure not to carry anything over into the final mission.
yeah, no kidding. So
You know what? I think I might fool around. I haven't ran this build of yours yet, and I know it can be a little fun little demon.
Alright, so we're gonna actually do something here. We're gonna actually throw in a 4th pilot. And let's see. Yeah, we're gonna throw this in, and we're gonna throw this in.
Yeah, Twisted had the weapon groups all weird.
I think actually, I don't remember if he was the last one or I was the last one to play it, but
I want to say he was because he had it on the lasers 1 and 2, SRMs 3 and 4.
okay. So
And that's not typically how you set yours up.
I'm just not. This is one of those games where I'm not really sure. And nothing on either team really kind of stands out to me. Like I don't remember any like memorable moments for either team.
Like I said, unfortunately, it's too early in the week that the injury report is not out yet for me to see if I'm correct in that the 49ers are coming in healthy into week 1. Because that's where my thing is, like, if the 49ers come in here healthy, I think they might have the edge over the Seahawks.
This is a surgical strike, Commander. Our client wants us to take out a number of structures within this vicinity. Scout the points marked on your map and identify the specific buildings our client wants destroyed. Then take them out.
Walking sim. Alright.
Are we going to the city first, or we want to loop around and hit the city last?
We can loop around and hit city last. That's fine.
Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to hit the city while we were still fully healthy, or if you wanted to hit it as we were ending it. So.
Alright. You know what? I got a coin here.
Enemy destroyed.
I definitely see this one as being a close game. Like, division rivalries typically end up, like, even with like some of the bad teams, a lot of times division rivalries end up being a little bit closer just because the teams are so familiar with each other.
Alright, well, I did a coin flip because I'm...
Target acquired.
Got a partisan ahead.
Once you've found a targeted asset,
Had a partisan
move up
ahead.
to it and we'll
Yeah, I
procedure.
kind of smacked him with the double binary. I did a coin
hit him
flip.
with the full salvo of missiles. So.
I did a coin flip, and I'm gonna go ahead. It's gonna be my pick is gonna end up being the 49ers.
That's kind of where I'm leaning, because when healthy, that team can be really good. They have a great coach in Kyle Shanahan.
Right.
So I think I am going to go with the 49ers here. I think the Seahawks are going to put up a really good game here. but I think that the Niners are going to. We've got a Jaeger.
Southwest. I've got visual contact on enemy units.
Ow. Get off this fucking ridge.
I also have a Jenner.
Yeah.
We're on it, Commander. Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical.
Target is down.
Destroyed.
Target neutralized.
Alright, so next would be Titans and Broncos.
That's an easy pick for me. I'm 100% taking the Broncos here.
Interesting.
So the Broncos actually did really well last year with Bo Nix coming in as a rookie. I think he's going to have a good second season. And I'm not sure that having the #1 pick in Cam Ward is going to do a whole lot for the Titans. I'm honestly not all that impressed with them. I don't think their defense just seems really bad to me. I don't think they've done enough to really
low mounts are low. Good God. Oh, I just missed that.
I got him. The Broncos actually, with Bo Nix last year, actually, if I'm not mistaken, either made it into the playoffs or just missed the playoffs.
Fire starter on the ridge.
Fire starter.
Target received. Engaging.
He had to turn and face me, as I let him out.
Scrub one.
Get off of me with them flamers.
Target acquired.
Enforcer pushing me, coming off that ridge.
New target in.
Wilco. Focusing fire.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
You got his attention. Let me see if I can actually get up in here and do his back here.
Target destroyed.
There
Target
we go.
Take that tank apart.
Ow.
target
Fuck.
destroyed.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I do think that the Broncos have been better overall.
Objective down.
But I also know that the Titans have been making some reasonable improvements.
I'm not saying that they haven't made some improvements. I just don't think they've done enough to catch up to the Broncos.
And so I am actually going to go ahead and I'm going to give the opening win to the Titans over the Broncos.
Alright, so another split there.
Now,
And just
I'm going to go ahead and already
Give
mark
you
your
the-
pick
the-
for the next one.
well, I'm not just picking my team because it's my team here. I actually do feel like we should win this game. I'm not saying that it won't be a close game. I think it's going to be very much a back and forth game.
Destroyed.
But I think with what additions we've done on defense, we were pretty much all of our conference games last year, we were pretty much one good stop away from winning those games, and I think we've made the changes we needed to reset the scale there. So yes, I am taking Packers over Lions here.
One down with a clean headshot.
Yeah, missile headshot. Blow up that tube.
Okay.
Where's
So
this last? Just targets on the other side of the wall. Ow.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target. Enemy ship landing at your location.
We got a dropship coming in.
That was a great
we
showing,
do,
Commander.
and we have a
Our
hunchback that
benefactor
is
will be pleased with our success. Now get back to the dropship.
full on way away from us. I do want to take the dropship because we have so much salvage.
I didn't even see where the heck the dropship came
It dropped
in
to the west.
Okay. Locust. You should have that taken care of here in a second. Behind that is a champion.
Yeah. I'm getting some weird shit. Like, you can't hear my feet move.
And there's also a pack back here.
Target acquired.
That locust kind of dropped off of a freaking hill over here. I was gonna try and chase him down, but
The locust is dead.
did he finally pop?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he kind of disappeared off my screen over here as he was kind of dropping over this edge over here. I thought he was still running because I never saw him crumble. I thought he was still up.
Target acquired.
There's that pattern. I knew he was still over here.
Lens target engaged.
So, and I'm not just doing this because I
Target destroyed.
just
If you find the acquisition, just walk
don't
up to
want
it in
to
order
deal
to
with
pick it
the.
up.
I'm guessing that's on you somewhere.
Oh, yep, it is.
Because I just don't really care for the Packers, and you know, I'm actually gonna make this pick based on the fact that
Ready to start pickup operation.
the Lions have actually done a lot of
Excellent, Commander.
really
Beginning
great
recovery
gameplay in the last couple seasons. They're really coming up stronger and stronger each year.
Approach, Commander.
Well,
Prepare
here's
for
also
extraction.
why I'm going against them. This offseason, they lost both their offensive and defensive coordinators. On their O-line, they lost their Hall of Fame center, Hall of Fame caliber center, and one of their guards. I don't remember if it was left or right, but they lost two of their interior starting offensive linemen. So they're starting, I believe, a rookie. It might even be two rookies. I don't remember. That I think are newfound pass rush acquisition. Micah Parsons is going to absolutely heat up. Granted, he will probably be on a snap count for this game, coming off working through a minor back injury.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning.
But
It's going to affect visibility
Lucas Van
and
Ness has
sensors.
shown signs of improvement this offseason. Rashawn Gary should have another good season. Edrin Cooper will be a full go in this game. There's just, I think our defense is going to have the Lions' offense this time around, and I think with a healthy Jordan Love, I think we're going to be able to. And then first round draft pick and Matthew Golden, wide receiver. I don't expect us to have the same drop issue that we had last year. That it's rare for teams to have that big of drop issues 2 years in a row. Like, that's something that typically gets cleaned up.
Hello, welcome in.
So I think there is.
Commander. The good news is that we can
I think we've closed the gap on the Lions this offseason, and with us being home team, home field advantage, I feel that we are going to have the edge over the Lions in this week one confrontation. And as the season goes on, whenever we get back to Lions-Packers again, I might lean the other way.
I think it's going to be a close game. If the Detroit's offense and their defense can hold, I think it'll be a close game. But if your all's defense absolutely just like overpowers these rookie linemen, I think it's going to be an absolute blowout.
So I see it being close regardless.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Just because I don't think the drop off is. I don't think they're going to drop off that much. I think they're still going to be able to run the ball pretty well, just because they have that good of a running back. They have two. Mechwarrior out in the distance. In range, yes, he is. And I'm stuck on something here.
Alright, I got him. We got a medium coming up behind us on the upper hill.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
I'm gonna loop around here, get on the other side of the base here. We've got a medium and a light coming in from the northeast as well. Jim and a Phoenix Hawk. I'm gonna let you finish with it. I'm gonna try and intercept these guys back here. Try and slow them down at least. Granted, we don't have to keep this base alive, but if you want to push around that side of the base, I'll kind of pinch him in.
Alright, so here's
first.
Here is the next game. Texans and Rams. I think that this is probably going to be the blowout game of the definite blowout game of the week.
Do you think so?
I think the Texans are going to play way better than the Rams. The Rams have not played well. In my opinion,
played that bad.
I'm not saying that they played bad, but I think we're going to see at least a two touchdown or 2 score minimum blowout here, where I just don't see the Rams doing enough. Like I haven't seen anything out of them in the last couple years that really impresses me.
I will say that I do think CJ Stroud will have a better year than he did last year. He had a great rookie year, and then he kind of fell down in that sophomore year. I think he will have kind of a third-year resurgent jump. But I do know that Matthew Stafford and the Rams is also not a bad offense. I think this is going to be more of a question on defense and whose defense is going to hold up.
I honestly, I think the Texans' defense is going to hold better than the Rams.
And that's fair. I'm not honestly sure on this one. I can't quite decide on which defense I think is going to be better. I haven't watched those games closely enough.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Got your target.
Target destroyed.
I think I'm going to go with the Rams here.
Additional
I
hostiles have
think
been
this is going to be a
dispatched.
closer
They're
game
heading your
than
way.
what you're expecting here. Javelin, Jenner, Partisan, and Javelin.
And then there's a medium coming from behind us as well.
Trebuchet, 5, and I didn't catch the weaponry on it, but that's probably going to have LRM. Yep, LRM 30, that's got to go.
Target destroyed.
Doors open.
Tango assigned.
Trebuchet's gone.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams on this one. I think it'll be close. Like I'm not saying by any means I don't think the Texans are gonna play bad. I just think people have been a little bit higher on them than I would be, or than I am, I should say.
Nearly there, Commander.
It's on me.
Hidden object to pick it up.
One more good hit and it would go down. Nah,
Package acquired.
cook the rock. Nah, didn't
We've
get a
reached our
CT
quota,
there.
Commander. From here on
Okay.
out, we're racking up bonus pay.
Ravens and
Stick around
Bills.
as long as you like. We're on standby to
I think
pick
this
you
is
up
probably
as
going to be
you're
the
ready.
biggest blowout game of week 1.
Really?
Yes. I honestly, I think it's going to be a bigger blowout than the Cowboy Eagle game.
I've got to hear this one.
I think overall the Ravens just play way better than the Bills. The Bills have not played at all worth anything. In comparison to the Ravens.
That is bold to say that it's going to be that big of a difference. You got two AFC giants going at it in this game here.
I just don't see
gonna...
I just don't see the Bills being that big of a giant. They can play a good game every once in a while, but when they are actually set under pressure, they fold just like a dollar bill, man.
I definitely do not see this being a blowout. I see this being a really close game, actually.
Mind your circle there, buddy.
I am.
Okay. Come on, Rihanna. We need you to send some more enemies in, please.
In terms of who's gonna win, I think I'm actually
You must have really kicked
gonna
over the beehive here,
give
Commander.
the edge
More
here.
hostiles inbound.
I think I'm actually gonna go with the Bills here. They've got a really solid defense. And Josh Allen can play one hell of a game.
Hunchback.
And so yeah, I think I'm gonna give this one to the Bills.
New target, Shadowhawk.
That hunchback is really confused.
They both are.
Transmitting grid coordinates. Area is insecure.
Clip the rock. Yeah, they're out of my range. I gotta get around the circle here.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Great snipe shot.
More hostiles entering the combat zone's perimeter. Brace for additional contacts.
I've got a Centurion AH coming in from the
Yeah, and then there's a missile carrier coming in from the left, from the north, actually. All right. So that was the last Sunday night game. On to Monday night, and we're gonna have a Bears versus Vikings game.
Yep, another divisional rivalry. All NFC North teams are playing against each other. Bears coming in with new head coach and with the Lions' old offensive coordinator. Really aggressive coach. I think he's going to push that team. And Vikings are coming in with basically a rookie quarterback. He was hurt all last year. And so this will be first time starting in a live season game.
Just missed that guy.
So,
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
I can't seem to hit this guy.
yeah, he's kind of riding in a valley. Let's see if I can.
Got him.
There you go. There you go.
I just wasn't given the right lead. I kept missing him. So here's the one thing I'm gonna say. We'll get a Jaeger and a blackjack. I'm partial here. Do I think the Bears are gonna win? No. But at the same time, I just don't see the offense of the Vikings with the rookie quarterback. I just don't see it being viable.
Well, so rookie quarterbacks, as of late, have been coming into the league more prepared to go than they have in the past. There is a lot of hype around JJ McCarthy. Like there's a lot of excitement around him in Minnesota. I know he's got a good arm, or from what I hear, he's made some really good throws in camp and just getting ready for the season. I'm really not that high on Caleb Williams. He struggled a lot last year. There was, I'm not even kidding, there was a day in camp this year where the new head coach, Ben Johnson, completely took the first team offense off the field and put in the backups. Because they were playing that bad. I think the Vikings defense is going to hold up against what the Bears offense can put out. And with the weapons surrounding JJ McCarthy, with Justin Jefferson, Addison, I think there's enough weapons around that they can pull something off. I do think it will actually be a little bit close of a game.
I'm still giving my edge to the Vikings because the Bears are still they're another one of those teams. I mean, they're worse than the Bills as far as any kind of pressure put on them, and they collapse, they fold.
Well, I will say last year. And all of the divisional games, the Bears tested every team in the division. They can't sleep on them. They will absolutely shock you if you don't take them serious.
Well, the thing is like where my question is whether or not the new coaching staff for the Bears is gonna have had enough time with the team before coming out in a season opener against the Vikings to hold the pressure rating of the Vikings, and being able to maintain themselves and not fail and collapse under pressure.
Right, and both teams have talent across the board.
Oh, they do.
The Vikings secondary, there is a little question there.
I'm gonna need you to take more of the front line here for just a bit.
That's fine.
Target acquired.
I think you're getting P1 targeted again, to be honest.
Actually, no. That last round I wasn't.
Just took a giant hit from
Get ready for some company.
From Hogan here.
Yeah, that's no. My back's fine.
I know you don't take damage from him, but he just absolutely smacked you with his BBC.
Yeah. Have you been over in this town yet?
Yes, I did walk around there.
Okay.
Nothing wanted to pop up for us.
So, I mean, ultimately, my edge is still going to go to the Vikings here. But I do believe that if the Bears coaching staff can actually hold them together and not collapse under pressure, that it'll be a close game and maybe even a win for the Bears. But if they cannot hold under pressure, it's definitely going to lose. By the way, that is a Partisan and a Manicore out on the southwest over there.
Looks like you got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles
Out in the distance down here.
Okay, yeah, I see him. Patton and SRM40.
And there's another Patton as well, and a Partisan. So double Patton and a Partisan to the west.
And an SRM40.
I didn't catch the SRM40 carrier over there. I wish they'd sent something besides some frickin'
vehicles. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see something other than a Jaeger mech and a.
This Partisan is freaking glitching all over the place. Oh shit. I don't think you're seeing this, are you? That's gonna have to get clipped and sent to you. He's still just fucking tweaking all over the freaking map over there.
Target acquired.
Which one is it?
The Partisan.
I don't see him.
I lost lock on him, but he was absolutely twitching the fuck out. Yep, you see, he's like rubber banding like crazy.
Target destroyed.
Now he's dead.
Is it the one I just killed right down here?
Yeah, the one that's right here in front of me.
Yeah, no. He was never doing anything weird.
Yeah, you're gonna have to see that from my perspective. That was fucking great. Oh, we got dropship coming in. That's what we want to see. I'll leave the vehicles to you, and I'll push in on this dropship.
We also have a Wolfhound 1B coming in from the
Quick draw Centurion and Jaeger out of that dropship.
Yeah, something's telling me we're just not gonna get anything worth. Let them come around the corner here. This Wolfhound is coming in. Alright, there goes that.
I'm drawing them back towards you, trying to. Jaeger, not the Jaeger, the quick draw's half net. The Jaeger and the Centurion are staying up on the ridge, though. I missed his CT there. You got his arm.
Yeah, I'm also worried about this Wolfhound coming up in our back.
Firing on a lit target.
Oh, that was a whiff.
Nice one. Your down target is about to go critical.
Got the torso.
Jaeger mech's torso is open. CT is now open.
He's now half a mech.
He's gone. Centurion's just hanging back up here. I'm cooling off for a minute before taking another shot at them.
Tag observed. Engaging.
CT's open.
Yeah, he dropped down the ridge. I can't hit him now.
Got him.
Well, we're up to almost 1 million C-bills earned in extras. I'm gonna go ahead.
Is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander.
If this is another round of vehicles, I'm just gonna take us out.
That's fair.
It is
Nope,
not.
Hatchet Man, Vulcan, and a Jenner. Some quick, easy kills, and then that'll put us over 1 million. We can bounce. I also hear Igor's. How did that Igor survive that? My right arm is almost open.
Alright, well.
It got targeted in that last fray there from the mechs from that drop ship.
Scouts are lighting up with additional targets, Commander.
Hatchetman's core is open. Targeting the Jenner. His legs open. He's gone. Oh, I got a medium coming up behind me, another Hatchetman. Took his head off. One shot, one kill. Well, yeah.
I'm getting absolutely peppered by something. Oh. Way out in the distance.
En route to your position, Commander.
To the north. Do you see him out there moving?
No, I don't see anything. I have no chart. Oh, now I see him.
Alright, go ahead and take us out. I got a red chest.
Oh shit, I just clipped you.
Target acquired.
Oh yeah, we've got 3 medium mechs coming in from behind us too. 4 medium mechs actually.
Mission complete, Commander.
So
Let's go home.
Target.
Yeah,
Target.
we're now to the point of of not benefiting, but we got 77 salvage going into this mission.
So we should be able to get multiple mechs to sell.
Yeah.
And it should drop because I headshotted it, but I headshotted a Hatchetman.
All right, so
should be
first pick first is going to be the trebuchet. Is going to be the trebuchet that we need to take.
Oh yeah.
Second pick is going to be the Wolfhound 1B, which is headshot that we need to collect because we don't have one.
Okay.
All right, now.
So Hatchetman right below the trebuchet is the headshotted one.
Well, we've also got a headshotted rifleman.
Yeah, I was gonna say the headshotted rifleman up there as well.
Which is worth more.
And it brings us 14. That is enough for the quick draw.
I want to take a look at weaponry here, just to see if we got anything above.
Nothing above tier 2 is what I'm seeing.
Okay.
We do. Yeah, nothing. Worth
Alright, so that's fine. We'll take the quick draw. So that's almost 13. That's just over 12 million in salvage because of this.
Warhammer almost lost an arm.
That's okay.
So
let me go in here and first things first. Hold on. I need to.
Didn't even have a crit.
I need to sell the blackjack from the last one. And the fire starter from the last one. Okay, and then the Wolfhound needs to go into cold storage. And then the Rifleman can be sold. The Quick Draw can be sold. Alright, and the Trebuchet, I'm going to go ahead and put it into cold storage just because we're going to be turning that in for a contract. And we also got the mana core units killed, so there's
And we
another
have put in repairs
1.7.
after the last mission, so there's all repairs in.
So there's
And
1.7 in
everything
C
put
bills,
back
a
in
tier
place.
5 another tier 5 tag, some single heat sinks, blah blah blah. And then the trebuchet, we now have. We have 2 to choose from, and I'm actually going to choose the original one we had because it's absolutely more beat up than the other one. The only thing wrong with the one we just got was that CT was taken out. Everything else is still in perfect condition.
Oh yeah. I cored him. I hit nothing but core. Three salvos of
So
he was gone.
we're gonna take the absolute beat up 5 in and turn that in for the contract. That's another 1.5 mil, and that is 3 more tier 5 machine guns, which I need to actually get put into my fire starter when we get a chance, so that it is back to full capacity. Alright, now drop these guys out, drop this out, throw this in. Contract, we need to. Jesus Christ. There's no way we're gonna take 31 fucking salvage.
Let me see what we have to do here. I know it's kind of
And
dumb,
we're not gonna take any
but
damage.
well, I was gonna say it wouldn't hurt to have damage coverage, just because then whatever, like if we have to take some salvage, we can take out turrets and stuff like that, and then any damages we take will just get covered by damage coverage.
Well, here's what we'll do. We'll take any opportunity that we can take on knocking out like a small base or you know, a couple
Right, that's what I'm
turrets.
saying.
We'll just go through and do it, and whatever drops. And I mean, we absolutely just made a killing. I mean, we're at 30.5 million now.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we just made an absolute
hurt
killing
to
from
take
this.
like one thing of damage coverage, just to cover anything we do take. Because then it just covers our damage cost for free at that point. Because then any C-bills we earn, it's only gonna be
Okay,
used
so
for better things.
so I've given my slight edge to the Vikings here, and I believe you're doing the same. Is that correct?
We've been
Yes, I am.
contracted to infiltrate
Okay.
enemy territory on behalf of our client. They will
Do I
provide
think
more
they'll be able to put up
information on our objectives
a decent
when
fight
we reach their
here?
monitoring
Yes,
station.
because
So advance to the marked nav point.
yes, they have a new
We'll
head
learn more
coach,
once we reach our
but it is one that is completely familiar with the division, seeing as how he was the Alliance OC for the past few years. So he's going to be familiar with the Vikings defense for sure. So I think he'll be able to scheme some stuff up. But the Vikings are also really good at disguise defense, and I think that's gonna be enough to kind of throw off Caleb.
Careful, there's mechs right there on it.
I see him. Yep. Jaeger and Enforcer.
Enforcer, Hatchet Man, Jaeger.
Yeah.
And then I've got 2 turrets directly in my face.
Yeah, I see that. I'm holding out of that circle. 1, 2. There we go.
Target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting a signal out. Eliminate them quickly. I think you're in the clear. No alarms raised.
I see a harasser at the edge of
New
this other
target,
base over
Shadowhawk.
here. You got a Mac. There's another Mac Locust in there.
I don't know if I can take out just these two without
I
alerting the
wouldn't
whole
ri-
base.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk that. That's
Once you've found the targeted
It's on me.
asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Hey,
Brilliant. Payload
Got 'em.
acquired.
Forcer.
okay. I was gonna say, I thought I'd just seen another one pop up over there that...
Yeah, I got him. Not
Target acquired.
seeing
There's a
anything on this
locust.
back. Yeah, I had him earlier. Trying to see if there's anything over on this back side of the base. I feel like there probably is. There's probably an Herbie on the other side of the wall. That's my guess.
Well, I just did a jump off there, and I didn't see anybody.
Well, there's nothing really guarding this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this one. There's literally nothing guarding this one. Alright.
Data transfer complete. That's too dangerous to leave
That's on
unattended.
us.
Better bring it
I'm
aboard
getting
the
a
ship.
detection warning from something now. Oh,
To our left, to our left.
yep. Turret.
Cargo acquired.
Fucker hit me
at
with...
least. Yeah, he did. I see some turrets. Oh, that back in the park. Nope, right on top of the.
Nope. There's a Shadowhawk right there.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of peeking here so I can try and see
Alright,
what's
well,
down in here.
I'm,
Target
Dropping down.
acquired.
Alright, I'm gonna stay high since you're dropping down.
I actually picked up a heavy mech down in here. Yep, there's a rifleman. There's also an Irby.
So we got 3 more mechs. They're probably gonna be over here on the other side. There's 2 more jaces over here.
Position. Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Yep, I got 1. That's on me. Oh, I got a scorpion and a turret. Alright, those are down. Collecting salvage.
The more ballistics, the merrier.
Alright,
And
so
there was
we're...
a fourth in that. There was a fourth in that front base. The last mech is.
A mercenary outfit can always use more weapons.
I'm gonna check the back side of this. You just target... You got something on you.
Target acquired.
Got him. It was a little jag that I couldn't fucking see. It was blending in with the terrain.
We've completed our scans.
Alright,
on
found
the
an extra
target
Irby in the
bottleneck
back base back
forces.
here.
The
Okay,
client
so that's
will be
all
pleased.
mechs.
Yeah, which means that there shouldn't be any mechs at this base right here in front of me. Detection warning.
That takes care
Took
of
out a
them.
partisan. So that'll help with a little bit of salvage.
Alright. I took out another big
Excellent
tank
find,
down here
Commander.
too.
Beginning recovery now.
I found more
Making
salvage.
my way into this last little corner over here.
Yep, I'm
Got a
right there
scorpion
with
and
you.
a Patton. Scorpion and a Patton back here. Patton's in the back. I'm on him right now.
Target acquired.
Something behind me.
Yep, I'm going right past you here.
We've got it. That will surely come in handy.
Just turrets.
Alright. Well, we've completed our
I see a
objective here,
beacon. Hold on.
Oh, yep, I see it too. It must have been one that I got close to but didn't see pop up. It almost looks like the one that I thought I collected.
Jump jet fuel low.
Unless there was another one that I couldn't see. But it looks like it's in the area where I collected the one. Oh, no, I completely did not see that one. It was behind me when I walked through here. Yeah, because I got the one over here at this other building across the... I got one at this building right here. And all the mechs in this base are off on the front side, so... Backside's clear to run around.
Alright. Nail us out of here.
Yep. And, once we get through this salvage screen and whatnot, let's, do a recap on all of our picks here and see how many we agreed on and how many we, differentiated on. Looks like, are we gonna leave anything?
3 points.
3. That's a lot better than what we were
You got
expecting.
You got hit.
Yeah, I got hit fighting the
no, on the doll, it almost looked like it almost looked like you were open on the doll on the other screen for some reason, but.
And I took a hit fighting the not the patent, but the Manticore, or whatever I fought by myself.
We made good money off of that, and then turned around and had to pay our bills. So.
Hey, we're still looking.
Yeah, we're still looking way better. All right, I'm gonna jump up here to this hub, because there's a cantina here. We need to pick up a couple of cantinas.
And we also need to do some modifications to some of this, like.
Yep. But give me just a minute while this is jumping. I will be right back.
Yep. Hold off on that one. Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
So, modified the cataphracts, got that ammo situation, threw an extra ton of ammo in there, and since I had to drop a heat sink to do that, I dropped 2 heat sinks to put in an extra double.
We're gonna grab this one real quick and turn it in. and which was collecting jump jets.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go ahead and do. Ooh. Okay, so that's a Marauder mech. And 15 mana cores. Okay. Alright, now.
Ready for mission
Pilots.
briefing and drop preparations. You put ready for
Meet you in the ready room.
I think I'm gonna actually hold off on getting any more pilots right now. There is a level 57 pilot here. Okay, I'll take that back. I'll go ahead and take him.
You put something in my sights,
But
I'm taking
outside
it
of
down.
that, unless we start actually coming across any 60s, I'm gonna hold off on any more
Ready
pilots.
for mission briefing and drop briefing and drop preparations.
All right, now there is a Grand Dragon here. Ooh, wow. Okay. There's a Grand Dragon 1GS. It has tier 3 medium pulse lasers, 3 of them. Tier 3 SRM4, 2 of them. Tier 4 large laser, and also 6 double heat sinks.
Is that the hero dragon that doesn't require the...
No, this is not a hero mech. This is a rare mech.
Dragon?
The Grand Dragon 1GS. I'm buying it, and it's still 12 million. I'm buying it, but we're getting a lot of value out of this thing.
Right.
So, here it is. It's 12 million, which is kind of brutal,
Okay.
but...
Okay, yeah, it's that one. It came out of the Gambit DLC.
And we do have a Wolfhound 1A, correct? Because I know the Wolfhounds are hard to get a hold of, but I think we did get a 1A.
Yes, we do. We have a
Okay.
1A, and a 1B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so... just real quick, gonna run through weaponry and everything here.
That is a funky paint job on that, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Like I know it's just the dragon paint, but the coloration on that's kind of dope.
Right.
But yeah, that's a lot of tiered weaponry plus the 6 double heat sinks.
Yeah, and I mean we're not unless you want to run it. I think we're gonna just ultimately put it away, and it's just gonna be value for us.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be a better mech to have out as a 60-tonner than the champion. Full honesty.
I just hit the wrong button here.
I think it's more versatile than the champion, and it's got the same speed.
Well,
because I will run a dragon if we need a 60-tonner. But I do know that AI also do fairly well on dragons as well.
Gotcha.
Like, I usually feel relatively comfortable throwing an AI in a dragon if I need to. But when it comes to, like, the 60-tonners and the heavy class, the dragon is one that I have found that it's not a bad mech if you have the right variant. And I've never ran this variant. It seems very interesting.
Okay. Well, are you saying that you want to leave it as is, or?
No, because I'm not leaving 6 double heat sinks in it for one. But two, actually the armor is not far from being maxed out. Hold up. Okay, let me strip the mech.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm actually working on...
Because everything except for the head was actually maxed out. So I'm going to max out the head
and deal with the...
drop the legs.
Yeah. Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm actually coming in here and clearing out some of our weaponry. Our low-tier weaponry. Make some of that money back that we just spent on buying that damn thing.
Because it actually has 2 large energy slots, 1 in each arm. Whereas it had three medium pulses. It could actually go with 2 large energy slots if we wanted to.
Well, do it however you like, sir.
I think we're gonna play. As I fight to get this thing to scroll as you're selling. That's one thing I wish it didn't affect, but it does.
Well, I'm actually almost done, so I'm actually in I'm in the equipment now.
Yeah, but it. That's what I want.
Okay, I am actually done selling. And we came back up to 4 millions from where we had dropped down. Oh, and now there's a hero mech in the next location, in the next fucking point next to us. So I'm gonna jump over here because I know that won't affect you.
Alright.
And it'll also create a save from where I just sold all that stuff and me not making a save. Oh, guess what we just found?
What?
The hero Treb.
Ooh. How many tons of SRM ammo would you say for SRM-8?
For an SRM-8, so basically you got 2 4s or a 6 and a 2?
2 4s.
2 4s. You could probably get away with 1.5 tons, 2 tons max.
Okay.
But they want 13 million for this bastard.
Ouch.
And we actually are, 10% off on the purchases. But it's
that's the one that comes with AMS and Beagle Active.
I know it is.
No doubles, unfortunately.
No doubles.
But it's still a really good variant, We've set it up both as
right,
ORM boat and SRM
it's
boat,
right,
and
and
it's
it's
got
got
the
the high
speed.
speed and jump jets capable.
It's just in terms of
And the Beagle
tonnage
actually,
availability, it has the
believe it
least
or not,
because of.
we've actually used it in infiltration missions because of the Beagle.
That's true. We have.
So there's that. I will move the champion to cold storage. 50 tons. All right, I guess we're just not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna come in here and edit the loadout on the Trav real quick.
So let me get armor balanced here.
Strip mech, max armor.
Um,
7 off of each leg. All right.
All right. So I currently have this sitting with a large laser tier 3, a PPCX tier 3, 2 medium laser tier 4s because they are in the left and right torsos, and then 2 SRM4 stream tier 2s. I might up that in time, but I think that was, where did it go? SRM4 stream, yeah. The only thing we have higher than that is a tier 3, but we have no replacements of them. Even though it's in the CT, I wanna test the build first before I up that with no replacements. So I've got, it had 2 engine heatsink slots, so I've got 2 double heatsinks in the engine with me having a lot of heat. And then 4 singles with 2 tons of SRM ammo. Because I wasn't going to be able to put a half ton anywhere. So I had to either go with 1 or 2 tons, and I figured 1 ton might not be enough. If 2 tons ends up being too much, I can always drop a ton of SRM ammo for an extra ton of heat sinking, but we'll start with 2. 48 days, 26,500. And now to paint the mech. Yeah, it's got its own special paint job, actually. The Otomo paint job. Yeah, I've actually never even encountered this mech variant in any of my other playthroughs. So that is a new one for me.
Well, that sucks. That sucks a lot.
We're gonna apply our crew paint job here.
Okay, so I
sucks?
can't put the AMS in it because I don't have a half ton of AMS ammo. But if we can find a half ton of AMS ammo, I will put it in there. Because a half ton is better than none.
Right.
But so where I'm sitting at right now is I'm actually sitting at with it having 2 SRM2 streams, 2 SRM4 streams, 4 tons of SRM
I'm on
ammo,
a stream.
a Beagle Active, 3 double heat sinks. So,
Yeah, I'll get with you afterwards because we'll have time to go to the store. Plus, I need to get with Corey first, anyways.
paint.
Okay. Well, now that we have another 55 tonner, and because if I remember, that is 55 tons, right?
No, it is
No,
50.
it's only 50 ton. Oh, it's only 50. Interesting.
Yeah. I was going to suggest we drop the Wolverine out, but it's a 50 tonner, and right now where we're sitting at with the Hunchbacks, I'm going to leave them there because
that's what I was
those are
looking at with the
viable.
Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, it's a 55 tonner, and that's only a 50 tonner.
Okay, so let's see here.
I'll say this: it's a fun little mech, but it's very situational. Go ahead and drop the Hatchetman out. It's a 45 tonner. I think the Vindicator is a more viable 45 tonner if we need to throw one in. We can do other things with. There's better melee mechs than the Hatchetman.
Okay.
It was a fun little experiment, but the trebuchet is much more valuable to have out than that.
Alright, so we have...
Did you get it painted?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we have... wait.
There was something else that what about bringing out the Victor 91A? Be another assault mech. It would be another 80 tonner, but that would give us an
right now we're down
80...
to 9 million from buying those two. So
it still needs repaired. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to hold off.
Okay,
we're gonna jump over here. There's a black market cantina. There's all kinds of stuff here, but there's actually several missions we can do here as well and make some money, and also possibly come into contact with the Wolf's Dragoons.
That mission that I wasn't able to load into, did the Merc end up dropping in that mission?
No.
Okay.
There's a tier 3 heavy rifle. I'll go ahead and pick it up because we don't have any. Large chem laser tier 3. We don't have any of those.
If we can get a second tier 3 heavy rifle, I can up the heavy rifle in my cataphracts.
Let me look for AMS ammo. I don't see any, fortunately.
So what did you end up doing with that Treb?
It has it has 2 SRM2 streams, tier 3, 2 SRM4 streams, tier 3, 2 tier 2 medium lasers, 4 tons of SRM ammo,
so
3 double heat sinks, the Beagle, so, alright, nothing as far as that here, nothing there, nothing there.
So if this build on my Dragon does end up working out, I will not be able to up to those tier 3 streams. I'll just have to stay at the tier 2s. Okay.
Because I only put 2 of them in there.
Well, we only had 2.
No.
That's why I didn't. Whenever I was building the dragon, we only had 2 tier 3 SRM4 streams.
Hold on.
So unless you end up picking some up.
Okay, maybe so. I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, it's. I just went into the Thunderbolt so I could look. Yeah, there are no replacement SRM4 streams tier 3. We have 6 replacement tier 2s, which is why I went with the tier 2s, even with it being CT slots on the dragon. I was just testing the build first.
First thing we're going to do, and this is going to be lower tonnage. Our max tonnage is going to be like 200 tons. And we're going to actually do it first. It's a 3-part multi-mission for House Karita against Merrick. And then we've got a Liao versus Karita and an Independence versus Karita. So we're gonna bump them up and then kind of knock them down just a hair. But it's an easy targeted kill and garrison duty single missions. But the multi-mission is going to be a battlefield infiltration followed by a garrison duty. So
that's not bad.
No, should be fairly quick and easy. We are getting 26 salvage and $8 million payout. But I almost guarantee we're going to see the Wolf Dragoons because it's this initial is a 5.7 base payout before.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
This is that battlefield, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we're starting with the multi-mission. Okay. Go ahead and pick a mech here. I'm gonna, with it being a battlefield, I'm gonna see how this does in terms of holding up with its ammo count now that I've adjusted it.
Okay.
I will be right back before we start. I'm gonna go grab a drink. My mouth is getting dry.
Okay. We have 130 tons. $130.
So 130, you can bring. Heck, if you wanted, you could bring your awesome and then throw a single AI and a hunchy. If you wanted to go heavy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
And honestly, if you wanted, you could even bring my awesome, because if I'm not mistaken, you're rocking tier 1 PPCs?
No.
Oh no, oh you've upped, okay.
No.
Okay, no, that's what, okay, my awesome actually needs to be up then, okay. I was looking at those backwards before. Mine had the tier 1s, I need to up my PPCs now that you've gotten out of the tier 2s. Okay, remind me to do that next time we go to hub. I'll do that in hub, not in the system.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking having that tag might be useful. Just to help guide the AI.
right on the front lines, Commander. The good news is that we can rack up a big salvage payout if we're able to maintain our position.
Are you
But
fucking
remember,
kidding me?
you have to be alive to spend it.
And you're not
Let's
loaded
say.
in.
No.
Alright, well.
So I don't even get to test to see how that's doing.
Something's wrong, Commander. There's an unrecognized dropship closing in on your
I had
position.
to kick you because
I know. I was already working on dashboarding when you kicked me, so I stopped what I was doing. Since you were able to kick me that quickly. So I know sometimes you came, other times you're...
Come on, man. You're in the dropship shooting me and I can't even return fire yet.
Alright, Commander. I'm in place for an emergency evac. Complete the mission if you can. If not, we're ready to burn when you are.
Please.
Good job, Commander.
Well, I will say this.
Really
twice before trying
Your
that again.
cataphract was
Looks like you don't
ultimately
need evac anymore.
the focus
See you
of
when the mission's complete.
the Centurion that came out.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a threatening mech. It's got 2 HC-5 Rapids and a heavy rifle coming at you with some medium lasers to support itself.
And looks like this map for the AI is going to give some serious pathing issues.
That'll fix it. Again.
But I'm just going to get in here and get this knocked out. And just move us on, and hopefully the next mission you'll be able to load in just fine. Come on, trip the damn base already.
They've detected your presence, Commander. I'm seeing multiple tangos on scope, converging on your current position.
Cicada, and I couldn't get a lock on the other one.
Here we go. Battle mech spotted.
Twin cicadas.
Scopes are lighting up with
Goodbye,
additional
cicada.
focus, Commander.
Goodbye, cicada 2.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Goodbye to that.
Target acquired.
Nope, it's further out than what I thought. Okay. Well, while we are doing this and you're unable to really do anything involved with this, let's go back over top of the picks we've got here. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Target acquired.
9 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 to 7,
Reconnaissance flights show increased
where we've
Agreements to disagreements.
yeah, 9 agreements, 7 disagreements.
Okay. So, come the end of week 1, we have a maximum spread
Enemy
of
forces
7 point
continuing to converge
difference
on your
on
location.
game outcome.
Stay frosty, Commander.
Correct.
So that'll make for a interesting
Combat vehicle rolling in.
start
Be sure
for
to
sure.
take it apart.
I hit the fucking hill.
Do you want to actually...
Give me just a minute, because I've literally got 2 enemies left. Do I want to what? Here. Because now I'm a walking simulator trying to find the...
I was going to say, do we want to go just quickly run back through game for game on all the picks for...
Yeah, and
a quick
if you want
succession
to go ahead and get a Google Doc, throw it up. We can kind of just do that while we're going over it.
Well, I'll do a spreadsheet.
And then that'll also give you know, I don't know if you can do the screen.
I will get. Yeah, I'll see that put up on screen here in a second.
I'll have next to no visibility on this frickin' map. You would not have liked this map anyways, bub. You're not missing out. We're in like a storm, like an electrical storm, like a blue storm, and it is absolutely horrid for visibility.
Got that up on screen here. So we're gonna get.
There we
Stay
go.
as long as you like, but pickup is available at the extraction site when you're ready.
Best way to do this here. Let's see. So we got.
Target acquired.
Forming on you.
New target javelin.
Heavy metal on radar. Eagles and escort units are in engagement range. Closing. Tango eliminated.
Okay, I was gonna go through them, call them out for you.
Stand by for pickup.
right now I'm just getting game 3. What is the teams?
Game 3 so it'd be the first Sunday game is Dolphins and Colts.
Actually get this to where we actually know.
Bad news, Commander. Extreme weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
At Chargers.
Alright, and you should have a
Dolphins at Colts.
Steelers at Jets, and you should have an invite now.
Yeah, working on that real quick, see if it's gonna connect me. Yes, it is. I'm loading. Steelers at Jets.
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
Yep. Panthers at Jaguars.
Okay.
Cardinals at Saints. Giants at Commanders. Buccaneers at Falcons. Bengals at Browns. Raiders at Panthers. Raiders at Pats. I mean, sorry. I was looking at a Panther. It's like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and. Sure. Raiders at Jags. Pats, it's Niners, if I remember right. The Niners.
49ers at Seahawks. Then it is Titans at Broncos. Lions at Packers. Texans at Rams. Ravens at Bills.
Hold on. Monday was the
Vikings at Bears.
Vikings at Bears. Okay. All right. So Eagles for me, Eagles for you. Chiefs and Chiefs.
Yep.
Damn it. Stop trying to autofill, damn it. Oh, I can't spell. Jesus, I cannot spell today. I believe we both had Dolphins as well.
Yep. And we are ready for you to load up whenever you are ready.
Yep. a okay, you already got that.
Oh shoot. View contract.
Let's just go ahead and finish this up. We both had Steelers here.
Yep.
I believe Panthers Jags was our first difference, correct?
Yep. I had Panthers, you had Jaguars. Go ahead and go ahead and ready up. That way we can start to move in.
Alrighty.
You had Cardinals, I had Saints. That way we can find out if it's going to actually load you in or not.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
We both had
Our client has an
Commanders.
interest in something on the border of enemy territory. We've been promised more precise details once we check in at the Martinet point.
Both
Let's see what they have to
no,
say.
I had Bucks, you had Falcons, right?
No, we both had Buccaneers.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Stay away from enemy
Both
units
had the
to remain
Bengals, right?
undetected.
Yep.
Light mechs are much harder to detect. Command your lance to hold fire as any attack will
You had
immediately
Pats,
raise
I
an
had
alarm.
Raiders.
Yep.
Our employer is also offering us a performance bonus if we can complete a number of sub-objectives, if they present themselves as
Both
targets
had
of
the Niners
opportunity.
here.
Be on the
Yes.
lookout for them.
I had Titans.
Yep.
I had Packers, you got
Uh-huh.
you got Texans, I had Rams.
Yep.
The end of this week's games is where we really started to split. I had Bills, you had Ravens.
Yep. And then we both had the Vikings.
Alright.
On your map, I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would like liberated. Our client would like us to scout the Op-4's battle mech forces while we're in the field. Attempt to sensor lock each mech you come across without alerting them to your position. Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
And
That takes care of
before
them.
week 2, we
The
will
target is calling for help, but is having trouble getting
get
a
that
signal out.
filled
Eliminate
out
them
with the
quickly.
games, and all we'll have to do is put it on picks
Package acquired.
for that one. So there's that, guys. Let me get you guys switched back over here to the gameplay now that we got that out of the way.
New target, Logan. Target acquired.
And as you guys can see on my end, this is where the Beagle really comes in handy.
Target acquired.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything with that particular site, more than likely.
I'm guessing you've gone through the middle and the right side.
Yes.
Alright. I am moving up the left side here. As I just got brought a freshly baked cinnamon roll. I made some
Nice.
yummy. So, gonna enjoy that here in a minute.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
And
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
a little bit later after we get off the stream while you're at work. With it being Papa's birthday, he decided he wanted either sweet and sour chicken or sweet and sour pork. So, gonna make some sweet and kind of haven't decided which one of the two I'll make. But I'm gonna be making that with some homemade fried rice for him for his birthday tonight. Hello. Alright, there's Centurion, Vulcan, Blackjack, and another Vulcan.
Just picked up a crab.
I don't know if this one mech is by itself. I have a feeling there's probably one other mech in there with him. I just couldn't see him. I'll check on my way back out.
Well,
on my way back into this corner back here.
I'm on my way to meet you, and we'll just go down that side, and the Beagle will pick him up.
And that side was really easy to just run straight down. You don't really have to. The only time I really had to slow down is when I got next to the one guy where I think there's something nearby. There's absolutely nothing. We just hug the side over here and we will be perfectly fine at just full speed down here.
New target, Centurion.
It's not really a large base, but I feel like unless he's up in the middle somewhere, I figured this would be where that other one was hiding. But you're not even getting him with the Beagle, so. He must. I wonder if there's a fourth one up here in that base up here that he just might have missed.
Yeah, because I didn't come all the way up on this.
Yeah, it's probably hiding over here on this side. Can't help you just yet.
I think you're in the clear. No alarms raised.
Because I didn't get to come onto the back side here, but I didn't pick anything up either.
Right. Not getting anything to pop up here. Yeah, he might be off by himself back there.
I mean,
to the left.
I came down through that left. I didn't.
Right. I'm just.
Hold on.
We've completed our scans on
There was
the
one here that's apparently I didn't get target locked.
Gotcha. Alright, and obviously you're not gonna try for the one that's boxed in by 4 different mechs. So
Yep.
time to get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Okay, so ultimately we have a seven pick difference. And I think that's fairly reasonable.
Commander.
I mean,
The sensors
Yeah.
are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will
I mean,
be
it was
compromised
almost
as
an
well.
even split. We're one game off from being an even split from being
are you gonna make
in
mac and
agreement
cheese?
on everything to
Okay.
disagreeing. So
All right. Okay. View contract. Drop the money back off. Pull the salvage back up. Alright, I know I took a little ding in the leg, but I am going to go ahead and run this.
Okay.
The dragon is now also ready.
This is
It's a defense.
Okay.
Garrison duty.
Well, seeing as how I did not get a chance to actually do the retest of this, I'm gonna bring this one again and see if I can't get I can't get a better test. Can't actually get a test on to see if it's okay now.
Okay. And so I will actually slap him in.
Because I can test that dragon. Really any kind of mission.
And I'll just bring that. And this will probably have to be our last one for the evening. Now you're off Friday as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So maybe
but you were planning on doing a new DLC stream that day, weren't you?
An ally FOB have asked for our protection. Make contact with the friendlies.
Depends on how
Position.
how tomorrow's stream goes and how much I'm able to actually get through. I mean, if I can get through the whole whopping 12 missions, because like I said, I'm going to literally do a career start on the new DLC and literally just go through the DLCs.
Right.
We have you on visual, Commander.
We've got spiders and an LRM-20 carrier off to the west.
I'm on your left.
Eyes up. Enemy forces closing in.
Spider's absolutely moving in first.
Commander, an unknown dropship
and here comes...
Be on the lookout.
Here comes the mercs.
Enemy mercenaries have engaged our employer's forces. Move to intercept.
Move it, Orion. Move it, Orion. Move it, Orion. Fucking Christ.
Panther and a Centurion AL.
I'm gonna make them come around this corner here.
Inbound. They're really on gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Panther's like trying to focus our base.
Oh yeah, give me your back.
By the way, I see salvage. We got flyers coming in. I'm gonna cool off and go pick up the salvage.
Yep, I'm gonna try and get up where I can shoot over these rocks to take out these air units here.
Let's take that tank apart.
Alright, air units down.
But yeah, I do plan to
Commander. Beginning recovery now.
do that.
That Jaeger's still out a little ways. But I am up here on top of the ridge up here.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna actually probably station the... Actually, go ahead, since you're already up here, go ahead and station the AI up there with you. And I'm gonna push this Jaeger that's way out here in the distance.
Okay, you're going over that way. Yeah, I've got a Jaeger over here on the right side that's where I can't hit him just yet. He's still...
Right.
Look on him.
So... But yeah, if I can get through the 12 campaign mission, and tomorrow, stream?
Phoenix, 2 Phoenix Hawks coming in from the southeast.
Yeah, I see them. I got eyes.
At requested
Um,
location.
I mean, we can absolutely run a stream on Friday morning. But since you're making, you said you were making sweet and sour pork. Is that what you said you were going to do, or chicken?
Either sweet and sour, either one. I haven't decided which one. And the Orion just fell down into the frickin' thing, so I'm just gonna target him on the Phoenix Hawk behind you.
On your target.
And I'm gonna push it down now, I guess. And kind of drawn them out of my line of fire, or out of my line of sight, I should say. Yeah, it seems like they're liking to come from down here now. So, I think we're just going to have to kind of adjust our position to where they're coming in from.
You got flyers and stuff coming from the other side.
And a light. I'm moving back up.
Yeah, I'm pushing this light over here. It's just a Jenner.
Yeah, I've got a spider up top. Spider's already ran down past me into the base. On the back side, I'm trying to leap around here.
Yep, I've already deleted the Jenner and I'm pushing the spider. I got the AI working towards him too.
Yeah,
I peppered him, I got his attention.
Yeah, oh, there's a partisan thing. Take care before he even gets up to the base and becomes a pain in our ass. So you've already got his attention. There was a partisan up here.
Alright, that is done.
Yep.
Good work, Commander.
But yeah, if I can get knocked out through the missions tomorrow morning, I mean, I wouldn't think it would take that long to run through them. I could be wrong. But just solo running through, I think it would be rather quick. I don't think it'll take much time at all.
Oh, I didn't get his head.
Oh, the Panther? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was on him too, and I could have very easily cored him out with missiles. I was trying to aim for his head, but
yeah, I mean his head. So I popped open his head. His head still took some damage. Just his core went first.
Yeah. Okay.
So I opened him up to yellow.
We also just got a Kentaro 19B, an ER large laser tier 4, 2 ultra autocannon 5s tier 4, LRM 10 with Artemis 4 tier 4, and another 1.7 million C-bills. And then here's another message from the bounty hunter on the Wolf's Dragoons. And let's go ahead and get, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he can just be sold outright. Okay.
The Katara 19B is full health, all tier 1 weaponry.
Is it a duplicate?
I don't think so. We don't really have a lot of Kataras.
No, we don't. It is not a duplicate.
So straight to cold storage.
Yeah, straight to comes. Let's see.
Yeah, I think the only Kantara we have is the one that you have built.
Let's see, what's the difference here?
Let's see, Kintaro 18, 4 and 2, Kintaro 19B, 4 and 2.
So it's this says all medium to large missile hardpoints. It also has a engine heatsink in the CT.
You've got 3 mediums and a small in the
so this
18.
is the other one is all medium to large hard
So
points.
you get bigger hard points, and I think you have slightly different hardpoint locations. Yeah, your energy are both in your right arm, and
right.
You've got so it's just slightly different locations for your hard points.
The only difference the only difference with hardpoint locations is that both mediums are in the right arm instead of split.
Yeah.
So. But we will go ahead and just throw this one into cold storage for the time being.
Might swap them out at a hub, but for now,
I might actually swap the 19B in place of the Wolverine and run double Kintaros.
Yeah, you could.
Because that would be ultimately it would be more viable. We could actually run an LRM Kintaro and an SRM Kintaro.
Yeah.
So this is where we are at now. Let's see. So it looks like we might actually see. We might actually see the Wolf Dragoons everywhere along this path, as both of these are paying out 3.4 and 4.3 mil for these other two missions. So this will be a really good place for us to pick back up. Yeah. And we're back up to 21 mil.
Still got 70 days before we even pay bills, so
it's 30-30, and looking at our star map, we do have a hero mech on market just north of us as we're making our way. Man, I almost want to jump up there just to see what it is.
And then jump back.
In fear of it
disappearing
with the update.
Do it.
Yeah, I think we will. It's a 20-day jump, but I mean, another hero mech on the market is another hero mech on the market that we can pick up. Yeah. And like I said, we're getting ready to probably make an easy 9 mil plus, 10 mil plus, and this is the Hero Rifleman, the DB. So it's the twin AC5, 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers, no double heat sinks, unfortunately, and it's only 6.3 million. So
it's a hero mech that we don't have.
Yeah, it's a hero mech that we can knock off the list. And
you said it's the DB, the Dowbreaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually it's in the hangar now. If you want to let them look at it real quick before I slap it into cold storage.
So there it is. Funky little paint job on it, kind of similar to the Dragon paint job, but it's all vines and just scribbling all over the mech. There are actually 2 other hero riflemen. One that is a cluster ward. That's the Diana, and then the other one, which is also currently available. It's one that we can already find at this point in time. Is the Legend Killer, which actually does have a heatsink in it. It has 1 double heatsink in it. Right. But it has a very similar build from what I'm seeing to Dowbreaker. The only difference is that double and maybe some slight variation to weaponry, but it's got the same hard points in terms of
The
based off of what I'm saying.
one of them has
So
or is it
so
is
the
it the
the
Jaeger
Diana
mech that has
the Diana has
go-
2 large ballistics and 2
yeah
medium energy.
yeah, that's the double
Legend
Gauss
Killer,
build.
yeah, the Legend Killer is just like this one with the 2 medium ballistics, 2 large energy, and 2 small energy.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and throw him into cold storage. I've already jumped us back down, and we're going to get our save. And so from there, we are looking at 2 contracts, and then it's already December 6th of 3030. We are not far from a couple of the other campaign missions for Rasahog and things like that.
How are we coming with? Do we have any missions from Rihanna for the actual campaign?
We do. That's actually where we're making our way up towards.
Okay.
And we would have actually jumped there and then continued northwest. However, with the update coming this afternoon, I didn't want to miss out on that hero mech and it disappearing on us.
Right.
But we are actually making our way up to the system of Eaton for the Black Harvest campaign mission.
Okay.
So,
well, guys, with that, we want to thank y'all for stopping by, hanging out. Anybody who chatted, appreciate you. Appreciate any likes and subscriptions.
Yep. Like,
be sure
subscribe,
to turn on that bell
turn on the
notifications. Turn on that
notifications.
bell icon so you can know when we go live in the future.
And also, the Discord is linked in both channels, so that you can get those notifications as well.
In there. Yep. With that, that's it for Two Brothers Gaming today. Deuces.
Yep.